Hey guys, Suniche here with some Heroes of the Storm action for you. I'm going to be playing Jaina in this video, showing off the brand new hero that they just added. I do have the little Christmas skin for her, as you can see right there. We're going to be leaving the fountain. Her abilities are Frostbolt, which is a skill shot. It moves rather slowly. It can be difficult to hit. Blizzard, which deals AoE damage in an area. You can see the cast range is actually quite short for that. And Cone of Cold, which is not a super long cast in and of itself. Her ultimates we'll get to a bit later at level 10. But I'm going to go for increasing the... Let's take a look at what our enemy team is first. Tyrande, Muradin, Illidan, Kerrigan, and Jaina versus Jaina, Tassadar, Raynor, Nova, and Tyrande. So basically all assassins on both teams for the most part. Muradin might be a bit of a pain to deal with for us, but I'm going to increase the range on my Frostbolt because I want to be able to hit other Jainas with it. Looks like Tyrande's up here in the lane along with Malfurion. He isn't, or not Malfurion, Muradin. Wow, that was pretty bad. He's in that bush right there. I'm fairly certain he's still there, but I'm not going to jump out. I'm going to stay in the middle of my minions, and I'm going to focus on lane clear more than anything else right now. If we could do a little bit of damage to Tyrande, that would be pretty nice. Pulling her down, her heal is not as effective against herself. And when she uses it on herself, it only gets the little bit of healing that it does. So forcing her to use that on herself is actually really, really nice. I'm going to pick that up. And I will get stunned and almost double stunned right there by Tyrande. Didn't really work out too well for our enemies. Trying to get Cone of Cold off here to get a couple of shots. Tyrande hits me with her, what is that called? Her owl. Muradin's coming forward, trying to get a couple of clears off, and like I said, I'm going to focus more on lane clear than anything else for the most part. I want to force the enemy team to use a lot of their abilities. We have the bottom shrines. I'm not too concerned about taking the top shrine here, especially since we cannot fight Muradin in a straight-up battle. Nova's asking for assistance somewhere. I'm not really sure where she is asking for. Looks like I hit Muradin right there with that. Trying to fire off my Cone of Cold without a lot of mana. I can't go into this fight. It's like Muradin's coming out. There we go. Took down Tyrande. Now we might be able to push this forward. Muradin, I don't think, can hold both of us off of this. He's backing up there. I'm going to increase... Let's see. Trying to decide what I want to do here. I'm going to go for Envenom. We need as much damage as we possibly can, and I'm usually up close anyway. Dragon Knight is there for our team, and we are ready to go. I'm going to clear out this lane with a couple of Blizzards and a Cone of Cold, and then I'm going to move down to the mid to support our Dragon Knight. So Illidan and Tyrande, the other team is responding to it quite well. We need the rest of the team to get up here. We really do need help. We kind of got Illidan right there. I'm not sure what's going on with Illidan. There we go. Got Envenom off on him with that shot. He should die unless Tyrande heals him up. There he goes. Right before he gets to the well, he goes down. So we need some assistance up here. Nova's moving in. Here comes Tassadar. This Dragon Knight's actually doing very, very minimal damage with no support from my team up here to help him out. It's turning out to not be that great. We might get Muradin on the one last shot right there. He tries to jump over the wall but dies, I think, to Tyrande's shot right at the end. Very, very poorly organized and run Dragon Knight right there, but that's what you get in solo queue. Illidan's coming back out to try and kill Tassadar. They might get him right there, but no, it's not going to happen with the Void Prism keeping him alive. As you guys will notice, the sound is a little bit low. They messed up a lot of the files with the latest patch, and has not been working out super well for them. Level 6 to 5 at the moment. Jaina is up top pushing, so I'm going to try and slow her down. Tyrande gets the stun off, and I get the Cone of Cold, and now if we can get a Frostbolt off, that should finish her right there. Good job, Tyrande. Nicely done. It is 7 to 5 now on our levels. So if we pull this up, I'm going to... Tyrande, enemy Tyrande there with a nice Frost Lunar Strike. Man, I am stumbling over my words. I'm going to increase the amount of damage I do to frozen targets. Instead of a 50% bonus, it is now a 65% bonus. We have almost forced these towers out of ammo. It's going to be pretty close. Bottom one's out of ammo, and if we can do a bunch more damage to these minions before our... Bless, stepping right out of the Lunar Flare right there. If we can do a bunch more damage to these minions before ours show up, we could push even harder and really get a lot of the ammo done on these turrets. Muradin's jumping in, and now we need to deal with it. Looks like, oh, Tyrande actually misses right there. And I'm trying to slow Muradin down here so he can't help out. Oh, yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything right there. Tyrande's trying to get up here with her mount, trying to get in and cast us. Or not cast, well, get in to cast on us. Looks like Rainer's going to go down. No, the adrenaline rush keeps him alive to just get right behind the gate. And now we need Nova coming up here to help us out in the mid. Looks like Tyrande is moving out. Shrines are up very, very soon. And we are actually out of ammo in the mid. So what we were trying to do up top, the enemy team managed to do at the bottom. And now we have... I need some mana, so I need to back out and get those shrines. Tassadar oracles. It goes in there by himself. Tassadar, what are you doing? I do not have the mana to back you up, my friend. I need to push this wave back so that our towers can start regenning this mana. And I need to stay here in the mid and prevent Kerrigan from getting the Dragon Knight. No! I should have fired a Frostbolt out there. So Melod is saying fail. Couldn't get quite close enough. All my abilities were on cooldown, and I need my team to come up here and help me defend this. If we can hold their Dragon Knight the way that they held ours, it will work out fairly well, all things considered. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Well is up just in time for me, thankfully. Maybe we can get Illidan, although he has quite a bit of health right there. It's going to be pretty iffy to see whether or not we can do this. We have no one who can go toe-to-toe with the Dragon Knight like they had with Muradin. I'm going to get my Water Elemental, because I think that's going to work out better here than anything else. Looks like we have Precision Strike going off, and the Dragon Knight goes down. Last shot for us is actually working out really, really well. Crit there on Kerrigan with forcing the enemy team back. I am completely out of mana, however, so this is not going to go very well. Jaina coming in from the side, trying to get a little shot right there, trying to make something happen. Looks like Tassadar moves in, and my team needs to get out of here. We got to turn this around, guys. We will die. Oh, wait, no, we might have this. Both teams are getting really, really greedy. Looks like Muradin's coming down. I'm going to die right there to the low. Oh, I thought I was going to die to that last drop by the Blizzard, but both teams lost somebody. We have our ultimates almost a about a 1 level lead. I would say right there. Looks like Mellout is moving around, and not too bad. We lost both towers and almost the gate, so they did more damage with their dragon. If I can get some help with these knights right here, that will help quite a bit. And Nova got nerfed pretty heavily. If we take a look at our hero damage, she still is the highest on our team. Kerrigan for the opposing team. Looks like Tassadar's coming in to help me out, which I definitely will need. Jaina can clear these camps incredibly fast. She has a ton of damage and does quite a bit. Looks like we have knights moving along the top lane as well. I'm going to burst that down. And we're going to have a Jaina versus Jaina along with knights versus knights in the top lane. Nova's trying to take out Kerrigan there in the mid. And if we could burn down these knights, we can have quite a pretty good push coming up here. There's some knights moving out. Fortunately, all I have are the knights. I don't actually have anything else. And I need my next shot to come up. Looks like Tassadar is moving up here to try and help us out with Jaina. She puts down the the Ring of Frost and doesn't do that much damage to Tassadar, all things considered. We have a big team fight brewing up here on the top lane. I'm going to throw out a Cone of Cold, try and push everyone back. We have knights. They do not, along with Jaina and Tassadar, this lane is going to be pushed super hard. Kerrigan goes down along the bottom. Shrines are up in 5, and we should be able to crush through this lane. Tassadar, or Muradin right there, coming out, trying to make something happen in the middle of our team right here. Pretty gutsy. Tassadar fires off his ultimate, and we are going to go. Oh, we're going for it. Everyone's going for it now. I'm going to throw out my Water Elemental, which actually looks like a snowman, which is pretty cool. I like it quite a bit. Top shrine is ours. Bottom shrine is ours. Nova's grabbing the Dragon Knight, and Dragon Knight 2 for my team is up and ready to go. Trying to get something, trying to make something happen here, but I don't think it will. I'm going to go for increasing the cast range on my Blizzard and move down to the middle to support our Dragon Knight, which the enemy team is not trying to stop at all. Nice Cone of Cold with a penetrate there. Kills all of the minions very, very quickly. And now that we have that going on for us, Illidan's trying to get in here and make something happen, but he goes down immediately. I'm going to envenom Muradin there to try and do a little bit of damage to him. He really should be our lowest priority target, in all honesty. Not the best man to attack. Oh, Kerrigan's got our Maelstrom up. We got to back out. Tassadar's trying to pull around right here. And like I said, I'm using Lena mostly for more clear than anything else. I'm going to use Cone of Cold right there to push Kerrigan back. Jaina's getting super aggro coming out of her base, and we still have a 2-level lead. I'm going to use the well here to well up, and we are going for Mercs all around. I am A-okay with this. And if we take a look at our damage, Nova's actually doing quite a bit of damage. I'm not exactly sure how she's playing Nova, but I think it's should take a look at her talents here as soon as I get a chance. We might have Kerrigan. If we can get a team fight moving on right here, no, it's not going to happen, but we can get a water elemental out there to do a little bit of extra damage. This is actually a really bad fight for us, but Jaina misses her Ring of Frost completely, wastes that for her team, and we have Giants being across the bottom. We need to back out. That is a bad place for us to actually attack into. If we can get Illidan here, Rainer's trying to get in front of him to push him back into our team. Muradin's moving out. And a couple of extra shots on Muradin would have been really nice. Precision Strike keeps him from running back into his team. Illidan's coming out to try and get an extra kill off on me. Looks like Kerrigan's jumping in too. She's going to get... Oh, no, she misses me just barely. Muradin finally goes down, and I am actually going to go home. Tassadar goes down as well. And I'm going to go home and get out of here. Looks like they have one Giant that was still up. We're going to lose Tyrande too to a hunt. Definitely going to lose Rainer as well, so that did not work out. That evened up this game in a big way. 5 kills to 10 now. Coolest saying that, Muradin. Says, I guess they're getting Shrine. I'm actually going to the top Shrine to try and prevent the enemy team from taking this. I have my Water Elemental back in 7 seconds here. I'm moving up to the top to try and stop this push from going down. I'm going to throw out a Blizzard just so that doesn't happen. And getting the Shrine right now for my team. Mount up just so I have that extra mobility. And with Illidan coming around here, I'm going to Frostbolt and fire off my ultimate. Use my version, and now I just need a nice little stun right there. Oh, if we can get Illidan. No, it's not going to happen. Oh my gosh, we have a lot of people going up top, and that's something that a lot of Illidan players have started doing, is taking that first aid to help them out in fights like that. I still have my Water Elemental up there doing a ton of damage. Nova's on the bottom. She should be able to hold that Shrine. At least hopefully she'll be able to hold that Shrine. And we're going to pick up, let's see, we're going to pick up, we're going to increase the wave that I get. Big fight happening up top. Rainer gets punched back. Tyrande actually gets, that was by Muradin right there. That actually ended up killing Tyrande because it separated her from his team and put her in a really bad position. Top Shrine is ours right now, and I am back. I'm going to shoot right for the middle to try and take this Dragon Knight. Tassadar and Nova have got those Knights up top along with Rainer, so that swung this game back into our favor. I think Nova's going to get there before I do. Nope, she's going to wait for me to take it, which I am A-okay with. So there's Muradin, though. 3 Dragon Knights. Why am I not attacking? Because I'm hitting 2, that's why. Nova's not helping out at all. Now we have Shadowstar going up with a couple of shields. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough to keep me alive. Yes, it is enough to keep me alive. Thank you very much, Tassadar and Nova. Bottom Shrine got taken by... Muradin's coming in, trying to get that extra gank, and he might pay for that. He definitely pays for that with his life. Got a little bit too greedy. And Muradin ends up going down as well. So I actually really like Jaina. She can be very difficult to use because all of her abilities have a very short cast range, and she's extremely squishy. You can see she only has 2,600 health right here compared to some of the other characters in this game. That is not a lot. Nova wants some help along the bottom, so I'm going to move into the Shrine area. I should be able to take this as long as Nova gets that. I'm in position right now. No, it doesn't look like it's going to happen for Nova. Illidan jumps on her, and that is not going to happen for anyone, especially with Jaina down there as well to help her out. We need to get some Knights now, take back some Merc control on this game, and then we need to defend the bottom as well. So let's get these Knights, and then let's defend the bottom. Fire out a couple of waves of Blizzard here, and if we get... Oh, voice crack. And if we get Tassadar, throw out a Psystorm. Come on, Tassadar. Okay, I guess we'll just auto-attack this thing to death. So bottom camp is being taken by the enemy team. They're trying to get their Dragon Knight, but Rainer versus Tyrande, this should be a very one-sided fight, but maybe not with the Psystorm and Muradin moving up there as well. We need this Shrine immediately. I'm going to go mid and try and prevent anyone from taking this. It's actually going to be very let's see. I think they have 2 in the bottom. They may have 1 mid here in a second. It's going to be fairly close to see if they show up. I'm going to hide in the bushes until that they do get there. With Jaina moving up now, she knows I'm here, and there we go, pushing that down. I'm trying to do what I can to stop them because I'm a 3-on-1 here. Will not make me do much. Yeah, my water elemental will keep it. Now, let's see if we get that bottom shrine. It's going to be super close. No, enemy Dragon Knight comes up. Yeah, I was alone. I was definitely alone V3 mid. But on the top, we have our knights pushing, so we might lose. This will end up being a wash, actually. Trading mid for top. We should take that down. They do not have enough minions here to push this back. And we have Tassadar along the bottom. I'm not sure what he was doing right there with the shrine. We will lose that mid fort. Top loses they lose their top fort simultaneous to us losing that mid fort. And there's my lunch coming back up for just a second right there. Excuse me. And with Muradin in there, it actually is making this really hard. They are pushing way too far with this. We need to get on stopping this. Hopefully Tassadar has an Archon up. I'm not sure if he does. My water elemental will be back in 18 seconds though, so that will be nice. Now with Raynor down and Tassadar, I believe, got punted out. The enemy team is actually doing way more damage with this than I would have expected and or liked them to do. Kerrigan should go down though. Starfall's damage is spread out among us. It's actually not as good. And now if we can move back, looks like the enemy team is trying to mount up. We should not chase them here. They will turn around and kill us all, especially in the midst of all their minions right here. This is not a good place for us to be. We need to back it up. Guys, don't be too aggressive. Tassadar, what you doing, buddy? This is what I mean by don't be too aggressive. We need to get back. Looks like I could definitely see Tassadar try to get out of here, especially Illidan trying to use that hunt on Tassadar. But he doesn't, luckily. I'm going to move down here. Looks like Tyrande goes down to... I'm not actually sure what she went down to. Did she go down to my... was that to my water elemental? I think that may have been it. So they are getting this night camp right here. So you have to be careful of that. I don't know if what... let's just take their giants. We're not going to be able to get there in time to take the night camp, so let's just take the giant camp. I'm going to throw that out there. And I'm going to attack this other one while Nova attacks that one. Taking both of these giants will actually do quite a bit to help us out on the bottom lane. And now we have a major push happening on this bottom lane. Muradin comes down to stop those giants right here. So he does intercept those. They're not going to be doing any damage. However, we do have these other two that are doing quite a bit. Raynor's asking for help. And we're going to do a Bolt of the Storm. Give myself a bit of an escape. A bit more of an escape. In any case. And the enemy team is actually responding pretty well to this fight. So if we're staying in our group here, one of us needs to go up top and stop this. I'm going to go top, kill these knights, and take this top shrine. Jaina and Kerrigan both go down now, and my team has a firm advantage moving into this. Let's see, let's clear out this wave. Trying to do what I can. Kill as much of it as possible. Without taking too much down. Illidan goes down as well, and now my team is dominating. And with the minions coming out and a few more shots on that tower, we should be able to get it. Just capturing the Dragon Knight. Both shrines are ours. Nova should have that momentarily. And one more Blizzard right here to clear out this wave. Take out that minion with a Frostbolt. Pick up both of these orbs to get all that extra regen. And we are going to make this happen now. Attacking the mid with the Dragon Knight, doing a pretty good job, especially with 3 members of the enemy team dead. They are way behind now on that push. Unfortunately, we don't have any creep waves. Moving down to the bottom lane, we can clear out 2 forts here very easily. Tassadar's pushing the mid. Both forts down, and we are up 2 now on the enemy team. Throwing down a Blizzard right there to help my minions push forward. And let's continue to crush through right here. The enemy team will be back completely here very, very shortly. Looks like Jaina's throwing out her Blizzard. I'm going to put mine down as soon as it's back. I'm going to throw out a Blizzard and a Water Elemental. Trying to do as much damage as I can to anyone, really. My Water Elemental there is not doing a great job because he was in range of the tower and was actually the only thing that was able to be attacked by the tower, which was rather unfortunate. So I'm just going to throw Blizzards out there, trying to do a little bit of extra damage. Illidan comes out and... oh, Let's blink out of there. I should not have gotten trapped by that. The reason I have blink is, one, to give me more of an escape, because I don't actually have one. So Rainer pushes the back, and we might be able to turn this. No, we can't turn this. Let's get out of here. Let's go, guys. Not without Nova moving down to help us. I'm not sure where she's going, actually. That Tyrande Sentinel there misses. Tassadar, back up, buddy. I'm going to well up to put myself back at full health, and now we have Muradin all by his lonesome out here, except with the Dwarf Toss, he manages to get in and out. Kerrigan is right there. We'll jump on someone very shortly. Maelstrom goes up, and we're going to fire that off. Misses there by Kerrigan. I almost step on the mini-map. And we might end up with a big fight here. Nice precision strike takes out Tyrande for the enemy team. Hunt coming in for Nova right there. Illidan trying to get her. I don't know if I could fight Illidan straight up like this. I definitely can't fight him straight up. Although if he comes in and I can get a bolt off, I might be able to get a frostbolt now. One last shot with the frostbolt takes him down. And now Rainer and I can get this siege camp, because one of them is already dead. I did not realize that. So if we get all mercs on bottom or up. So we have that. We're going to pick up that well. Going for the bruiser camp. The bruiser camp. Tassidar's getting those ones. I'll get the bruisers on the bottom. I might have to use my elemental to help me out with this, but that's okay. I don't like using ultimates on merc camps, especially ones with fairly long cooldowns. But in this case, did not really have a choice. I could not have taken this camp without it. And fire off a frostbolt like there. Take this last camp along the bottom and mount up now. And now we are moving across the map with a rather powerful merc push moving along the bottom. I want that regen orb. Shrines are up in 20, and we have almost what might amount to a GG push coming in here along the bottom lane. Not if the rest of our team actually decides to abandon it. Let's not abandon the push, guys. Well, I guess we are going to abandon the push. Meant to push that out there. Well, actually, it might happen. We might be able to do this. If I can hold this, Nova can get that Dragon Knight. Yes, Dragon Knight for my team worked out, but I feel like we should have put more pressure on that, and we didn't all need to back out to get the shrines. So now we are pushing into the middle. I have 11 seconds left on my water elemental coming back up. If we look at our damage, 22,000, so Jaina doesn't do a ton of damage. What she does do is slow and CC a lot of the enemy team. Illidan coming in here, trying to make something happen. And it looks like Kerrigan is jumping on me, and I'm going to blink out of there. Not going to happen. Kerrigan dies immediately. Muradin gets out of there, and they really want to kill me. Tassadar jumps up with a hunt and jumps onto Kerrigan. Unfortunately, this is not going well at all without the support and the heals. We just don't have any ability to put on pressure right here, especially with Muradin just waiting to jump out and get a kill on me. With that Starfall coming down, Muradin almost dies. I'm not sure where that Lunar Flare went off, but now we are onto their keep. Needed to just push forward a tad bit more. And I'm going to start doing some tower damage here. We should be able to take down this keep. Keep it out. Now let's get out of there. Looks like with Rainer, he should get away. It's going to be pretty close. He fires off his ultimate. And I have mine back up. We might actually be able to turn this around. It's going to be super close on whether or not we can get Tyrande right there. So now it is 2-3, and we can push any lane we want, actually. But yeah, we should take their... There we go. That's what we need to do. Take their night camp. That is a great idea. They've actually changed the name of it to a bruiser camp, which is kind of interesting. Not something that you often think about, but when you think about it, bruiser camp is actually a very good name for these. I'm going to blink out of here so that Illidan doesn't jump on me. And now if we can go get our bruiser camp as well. Couple of we need some ammo back on these. This top lane is being pushed pretty hard. Well, not super hard. Rainer goes down. I don't know why he stayed to fight right there. We should have just gotten the knights and out. Well, it looks like that was what the rest of my team decided to do, was grab the knights and get out. But no one else, but Rainer decided to stay, got himself hurt. Did a little bit of damage to our team. I'm going to back out now, and we have the giants on bottom that we can get once again. So Seed is saying not even a blink. So I don't know if, I believe he has the blink for his team, or for his level 20. He does have Bolt of the Storm. So capture that siege camp. Bottom bruiser camp will be up in 30. Tacitar's trying to do some lane clear. And I could definitely see the enemy team coming in on this bottom lane now. There's Muradin on his way along with Jaina trying to... Whoa, why is my team running away? This is not the time to run away right here, guys. Why did my team run away? That was actually really, really bad on our part. I don't know where everyone ended up going, but we just fed them a couple of giants. So backing up. Oh, that is an enemy Tyrande shot. She's trying to get that kill off on me. And oh yeah, we need to get out there. Nova's running out right now to get that bottom shrine versus Tyrande and Jaina. It's not going to happen. Top shrine low. We have our knights still pushing along the top. Illidan's sitting right there in the middle, waiting for something to happen. Somebody get on the shrine before they get the top. I'm going to go mid, push this back. Oh, right there, just barely enough time. Illidan wanting to get a push going. And I'm not sure what's going to happen right here. There we go. I'm going to throw out a nice blizzard. And we have something happening. Nova's on her way up top. I'm going to wait for the Dragon Knight in the mid then. Although I've got a feeling Illidan is somewhere in here trying to jump me. Oracle, we need to know if they're hiding in the bushes anywhere. Or not, Tacitar. That's good. Tyrande's moving up. And we definitely need to know something's going on. Muradin's right there trying to stop us from taking this Dragon Knight bottom lane. We're not going to be able to hold that. Wait, we might be able to get it. Muradin moves up, and fortunately I get completely knocked out right there. Unleashing the Dragon Knight is going to be super close. Come on, guys. Somebody stop Muradin right there. Body block him. It's really not that hard. So at least we got the kill off. Raynor goes down, and now we have Kerrigan moving out, and I need to blink out of there with that one last escape I've got. There we go. Nova goes down, and I am going to get hunted right here. Illidan's definitely killing me. Probably should have just backed out, not given him the extra kill. And he did get buffed a little bit in the last patch. Makes him much better than he used to be. The Cone of Cold right there is going to hurt a lot, especially with the Blizzard coming down on top of it. And now we are... I don't know if they can hold the mid 2 on 3 really. Although with Tyrande there, they might be able to do it. Long distance attacks really shut that down. And Nova moving down to the shrine immediately will help with that. Nice stun right there. Now it's Tyrande is 1 on 3 in the middle. Not much happening. Now if we take a look at our damage, I'm up to about 30,000. It's the lowest on my team. But given the team composition, that's kind of to be expected. Tyrande is actually the highest, doing a ton with that star, or not even the Starfall. She has the Shadow Stock. It's doing it all with Lunar Blaze and her other abilities. Tyrande is getting up there now. I am back in 19 seconds. Unfortunately, as Muradin fires something off a Sentinel right there, she could have waited just a second longer to try and make this as long as possible for them. Nova's at the top shrine already. One auto attack should do it. Tyrande might pay for that with her life, but she prevents them from getting a dragon, so I would say that's worth it. Bruiser camps are back up, and I'm going to move down to the bottom lane and take this shrine back. Looks like Nova and Raynor are up there trying to do something. I'm going to throw that down. Nova asks for assistance in the top lane, and I got a feeling I'm going to have Illidan coming in on me very shortly. Why can I not blink? What the heck happened to my blink right there? Looks like we have Raynor and Nova fighting. No, Nova went down. It's just Raynor and Muradin. It's going to happen right there. Now Illidan's up there with a hunt. And he jumps over that. Once again, I have the voice grab. Stand on the shrine, guys. Stand on the shrine. 3v2 equals win. That is saying something right there. I don't know what Tacitar is doing all the way out there on the map. Oh, so we have the ultimate going off, and now Illidan needs to run out. He might end up going down right there. We have a lot of minions attacking our both top and bottom forts, so we need some lane clear on this to get those out and negate a lot of that damage. Fairly close game right now. 29 minutes into this, and we should be way further ahead given we are in the lead by 36. Raynor's trying to defend this top shrine. I will be back. I don't know when I'll be back. This is taking forever. These late game death queues with 2 minions get shrines is up. Raynor's trying to do that. So Tassadar and Tyrande are still here. Tassadar did get nerfed, so he's not nearly as good as he used to be. They made you choose between, at least that was their reasoning behind it, is trying to make people choose between damage and support rather than just support. Nova's warning that Jaina is dangerous. They have the shrine up top, and Tyrande's moving down to the bottom. Nova's trying to prevent them from taking a Dragon Knight. If they get a Dragon Knight, they're definitely going to get a kill off, and bottom shrine gets taken by Tyrande, so that's not going to happen. Nicely done there by Nova to kill Jaina. Tassadar's moving out across the map, and I want to help get in here and help out my team. And it looks like Tyrande's getting ballsy, going to go down right there. She wanted that kill on Nova. She got very greedy. And now we have 3 catapults actually pushing here in the mid, and with, looks like Muradin jumps out. I was going to say, with a nice push, we should be able to clear this out really, really easily. A couple of giants still coming along the bottom. We need to finish that off before anything really happens. Looks like Raynor goes down up on the top. Tassadar's moving down to the bottom shrine. I'm going to take out this giant before he can do too much more damage to us, because he's already done way too much. And with Tassadar getting that, the enemy team will not have a Dragon Knight. We just keep trading shrines back and forth here, and we just need a big group up and push. Nova's got it, and we might have a Dragon Knight here. At this point, going for the objectives, I feel, is detrimental to our cause rather than just getting, rather than just grouping up and pushing. We have the Dragon Knight moving out. Kerrigan's trying to jump in on me. She will. Oh, man, she'll stop me right there, right at the last second. I'm not sure why my blink didn't go off once again, but Kerrigan's going to go down there to my Dragon Knight, and Tassadar dies with me. So that is something that Cool One is asking, how did he die? No idea. Looks like Jaina's taking the bottom shrine, and now it is 3-on-3 for a while. We just need to forget about the damn dragon, get mercs, and push. It's exactly what we need to do. Neither team is taking a dragon, and it is very, very tight right here. Looks like Tyrande's trying to get an extra kill off there. She puts her Storm Shield up, which might keep her alive long enough to do it. And now we have an enemy Dragon Knight coming through the mid. I don't know what Raynor and Tyrande were doing. This is going to even up the game in a big way. We can't actually stop this Dragon Knight from doing that. So it looks like Nova is trying to do that. If we just push, we can win. We've wasted so much time getting the dragon. This game is about killing the core. It's not actually about getting the objectives. The objectives are a means to an end, and that end is killing the core. So I don't really know if I agree a lot with what he's saying right there, where it's like this game is about getting the dragon. The game is about killing the core. And second wind kicks in there for Muradin, keeping him alive in that last shot. We do need to stop this Dragon Knight before he takes out our last outer fort, and this game ends up being tied up. Pushing him back there, and now he will, dang it, he will take that out. Illidan jumps in here, and we have a big fight going on right now. In the mid, or not in the mid, excuse me, on the edge. Tassadar uses his Void Prism to get out, and without any really solid engagement, it's really, really hard for us to do much right here. I'm going to blink back, try and get out of whatever's going on right here, try and save Tassadar, but that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Conan and a Frostbolt right there. Kerrigan tries to pull me in. Not quite. Not going to happen today. And we do have minions pushed out across the bottom, so that is helping out. That is helping us out. And with my Blizzard, I can clear out their minions. Oh, I thought I was going to get the Dragon Knight right there with that last shot, but Tyrande gets the Dragon Knight. And we have got to make something happen right here. We do have Knights up here just momentarily. I don't know if Raynor's going to help me out with it. So, looks like Cool One is saying that Kerrigan really one-shots me. It's not really a one-shot. It's her combo that she's got. So picking up these Knights, we need Merc control is what we need. Yeah, they're going to be coming here. That is definitely where they're going to be on their way over here. Okay, we're going to take the Knights. Let's do it. I wanted to set a trap, but that didn't end up happening. And with the bolt, has actually saved my life quite a bit. They're getting the bottom. They're pushing hard. We're not in a bit there. It looks like Kerrigan might die to the precision strike, but it's not going to happen. And unfortunately, she doesn't get there in time to take that out. So now we are being pushed from every side, and we need a lot of help here to try and defend. Mercs are pushing for both teams. Oh, looks like Tirana might go down. Water Elemental goes up, trying to draw a little bit of that damage. So if we get out of there, and that Ring of Frost actually doesn't do anything, and now that Starfold's not doing anything either, I'm not sure what the second one, or what the... Oh, I can tell my Water Elemental to attack stuff. I did not realize that. That ability is much, much stronger now than it previously was. Every other summon in the game is a Fire and Forget, so the fact that that is like that is actually something that I did not know about, and I really rather enjoy. So I'm going to move up top, try and push this lane. Jaina's trying to come up here and push us back, and Kerrigan is there as well. And Muradin, so the whole enemy team is up here. There's Tyrande as well. They are all here wanting this top shrine, which means there's only one bottom. With Muradin up here up top, that will be a bit of a problem. Raynor needs to get that bottom shrine. So the enemy team cannot actually take the dragon right now, just given how spread out, or how concentrated they are on one lane. Kerrigan is wanting to take something out. Now we can get the top shrine. Hopefully we can get the top shrine. We do outnumber them 4-1 for the most part. Missing right there with my Blizzard, unfortunately. Nova's got that right there. Now it's 3-1 with Tassadar trying to fight Muradin straight up. I don't know if that's going to happen. With a Frostbolt there and a Cone of Cold, and now maybe we can get her. Nova's got that one last shot. Nova, one last auto attack, and you would have had Muradin, man. I'm going to move down to the mid, try and prevent Tassadar from doing, sorry, not Tassadar, Illidan from stopping me taking this. Hopefully he doesn't notice and he doesn't turn around in time. He is on his way, but he is too late. And we have the Dragon Knight right before Kerrigan can make something happen. So my team is down there pushing Illidan back, and we need... Guys, I need support. I'm going to try and push Muradin into you. Looks like Illidan's trying to come back. I want the top keep. Looks like someone's trying to go. So we're not going to be able to get it. Actually, the core... Yeah, the core is a much better idea. So hopefully I can do something here. Oh my gosh, I need more support from my team right here, guys. So just attacking the core. I'm going to boot Muradin out of here. Try and get him back. Jaina goes down, and I'm having to go around Tassadar, fighting a lot of minions right here, and it's not working out too well. Killing spree, we are getting some damage onto the core, and that might be it right there. Muradin trying to get out. I'm going to boot him back so he can't do any more damage to me. And Tyrande, I don't know why she's not focusing on killing the Dragon Knight. You have this super, super close, and there we go. Game right there over, and I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I do need to work on trying to do a little bit more damage with Jaina. Like I said, her abilities are fire at the ground, and they're very, very short range for the most part, so it makes it very difficult to get in and get out. And I did not notice that you could actually redirect the water elemental. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I will see you later.